Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to FSL PUBG Mobile Open 2, where we just completed Group A qualifiers, and your top four teams are Bellatron in Group A1, Bellatron Ace with 89 points, the Infinity Ladies in second with 45, Shalalu Senora in third with 37, Zap Lycans maintaining that fourth slot with 30 points. So Kei Kitsune just missing out on that top four slot with by 1 point. So very, very unfortunate for them. So congratulations to the top four teams. And thank you to the other six to seven teams that played in Group A1. So Group A2, on the other hand, we have already found the top four teams as well. It's going to be Oxy Bloodrain in first spot. Purge Queens, I think they are coming in fourth. Sorry, let's do that again. Oxy Bloodrain in first, Skylight Zoe in second, Raw Virgata in third, and Purge X Queens in fourth. And we do see a similar trend here with Dingos Rizel missing out on that top four position by 1 point. So congratulations to the top four from Group A2. They'll be moving on into Sunday's playoffs. And we already found 8 teams. Who will be the other 8 teams? So Sis Jenny, let us introduce Group B challenges.
Right. So your group B, of course, we have teams to look at, and as of now, at least the worry is over. Bigatron is out of the picture, and there will be other new competitive teams that will try to compete for the top four position. So let me go through with B1 first. We've got mostly it's from Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines. But let me just go in order. We've got Capital 9 Act, FGID Armor, which played before also, and they are back here in Open 2. And then we got Geeks Fairy ID, Geeks Ladies ID, Grimm's Phoenix, MPX Queen, which played also in number one, Sonium Calvary, Team 21 from Indonesia, the Demi Goddesses. This is something that you want to look forward to because they are the top teams in Philippines right now. And then from Thailand is Veldas Euphrosyne, which also played in Open 1, Viper Angel, Win Now Dreams. And this is a B1 team. So moving on to B2, we have Alter Ego Dion, Aura Mix, Eagle 365 Power Path, Elders Ace. These teams that I just mentioned are from Indonesia. And then we have the only representative from Philippines, which is a Global Risk Fortis. And then we've got Grimm's Virago, La Biwa, Bet I cannot say, Monochrome Lit, Onyx Glory, P Freya, TPK, 48 Fearless, XC, and Rin. So these, again, I just mentioned, are from Indonesia. So there's only one Philippines team in B2, but we are streaming B1 because there are different countries, and I think that is pretty much fair for everyone to watch. So we're going to see that right after this, we're going to fly into Erangel again. There won't be Erangel for all of our matches today, sadly, because of the update. So we will just be moving to Erangel, Sandhawk, and back to Erangel. So I hope the teams are ready and they have been notified that there won't be any Mirama. So don't have to rotate so far. At least that's a good, probably a good news for the teams because honestly, I prefer Erangel than Mirama. But I know Mirama, there are some countries who are, masters of that map, especially people from the Philippines. So I hope with Erangel, they are able to perform also.
Right. So one team that I'm looking forward to is actually MPX Queens. They did enter into PUBG FSL Open 1, but they were not able to make it through into the next round. So now with a smaller grouping and just over a 40% chance of making it into the Sunday playoffs, would they be able to sneak their way into the top four and go proceed on into the playoffs? We don't know just yet because this is going to be the first game. And like what Sis Jenny mentioned, it's going to be Erangel, Sandhawk, and back at Erangel. Yet again, Miramar will not be played because of the bug, the room bug for for the tournament cards. But that's okay because we still have 3 more games to sort out, and with such a diverse uh, teams coming in from different countries, it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to be a whole new ball game. And top 4, will it just come from a single country, or will we see what happened in Group A, where we have Singapore, we have Thailand, we have I think Indonesia, all in at that top 4 slots. Right, like you mentioned, Sis Jenny, both Group B is being dominated by Indonesia, but teams like MPX Queen, the Demi Goddesses, Veldus Euphrosyne, Viper Angel in Group B1, they'll definitely be wanting to stamp their name in this competition by making it into the top 4.
Yep, agreed to that. And of course, not forgetting our this event is highly supported by Intel and Yahoo. Thank you so much on always being part of FSL. We are truly honored with that. And of course, Tencent Games being the main platform that we're playing is PUBG Mobile, and Lightspeed and Quantum at your service. Also, I do want to mention a bit about the game since we are waiting for
Mhm.
the next match. Is that um do you guys know that Vikendi is going to come back? So it's going to make its comeback. I've already downloaded the update. If you realize when you're downloading the update, there is a map of Vikendi, but it's not shown in the lobby yet. Oh, I like that. Sorry. I realized I can do that. No, because someone was telling me that my voice and my face is laggy. So if I were to do that, there was like an effect. But
Okay,
okay,
okay.
sorry. Anyways, yeah. So that is a Vikendi update. So I'm sure Vikendi is making a comeback, and I'm looking forward for that because I do miss the snowy mountains, places like what I can't remember right now, but a cement factory, winery, and things like that. So I do miss seeing that map. As of now, when we are doing tournaments, we are left with only three of the choices, which is Sandhawk, Erangel, and then if there are things like this were to happen, we can't use Miramar, one of the biggest maps. So that's quite a bummer. So Karakin, it's not a doable, I would say, map. That is probably another meta because the looting areas and things like that is pretty much separated. So it might not be a good one because I tried it on my screams and it was just hard. It was like those of them who managed to get into the drop spot, they get to loot and then they get to, roam free and shoot people because the drop spot is pretty limited. It's more of like land and land and land, and then the drop spots is so limited. But yeah, and I did have a request for like Sijani, is that a PUBG map behind? But this is not my stream, so I cannot turn my camera. But yes, it is. That is the key to my heart, JA. Yeah. No. But yes, there is because I do this kind of setup for my own stream. So yep, just to shout out, we have our own pages, and Toast you can find him at
Toast Talks at Facebook. And Sis Jenny, where can they find you in Facebook?
Sis Jenny. Just type Sis Jenny without the space, or if you want to go the long-winded way, it's for sure Jenny. Sure. The both of us is using Sure Mic. So yeah, that's all. Yeah, just wanted to tell a little bit of about us since we are always talking about PUBG. Some of you guys are like wondering like who are we, where we are from. We are from Singapore. We are doing comfortably in our own house because of COVID. COVID has been good in our country. I'm sure the other countries are facing harder obstacles, especially Malaysia. They have just reached their 9,000 count yesterday. So I'm not gonna go like like power to. I think that there is a hashtag for it, like I think goals of 9,000. I can't remember, but I'm not gonna agree on that because
Yeah,
it's
let's
on
let's
people's
go
lives.
further away from that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I would like to see those numbers go down, and you guys stay safe, get vaccinated if you can. Are you vaccinated, Toast?
Yeah, I've just got my first shot recently. The next shot will be end of the month, I think. Yeah.
How is it?
I'm deathly scared of needles, so it wasn't really a pleasant experience. But hey, it's for the betterment of everyone. So yep, do stay safe. Do practice social distancing and all that. Keep your mask up whenever you're outdoors. Social distancing, mask up, get vaccinated, and all those safety measures. Because definitely we wanna be able to bring in to you games where we are like on offline. right? I think that's what a lot of people do miss, offline tournaments and being in a stadium full of people cheering their teams on. I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to jump into the scene when that happened. So I really want to experience that. But even if it's online, it's fine because like you mentioned, we're doing it in the comfort of our own homes. That there's not a lot of stress and needing to go into the venue and all that. But it's fine. So I think the game would be starting very very shortly. It's gonna be the first map, Erangel, at going for Group B1. So just to do a recap, the group that we are gonna stream is consisting of Capital 9X, FGID Armor, Geeks Ferry Indonesia, Geeks Ladies Indonesia as well, Grimm's Phoenix, MPX Queen, Somnium Cavalry, Team 21, the Demi Goddesses, who I think, since Jenny, you are really excited to see, Veldus Euphrosyne, Viper Angels, and Wino Dreams. So those are the 12 teams that we are looking for. But also, alternatively, off stream, it will be Alter Ego. I keep forgetting how to pronounce this, is Jenny. Alter Ego what?
Dion.
Dion, there you go. Aura Mix, Eagle 365 Powerpuff, Elders Ace, Global Race Fortis, Grimm's Virago, La Bewa Bet, Monochrome Lit, Onyx Glory, PE Freya, TPK48 Fearless, and XCN Rain. But it seems like we've already started the drop zone for game number 1 in Group B. Sis Jenny, take it away.
Right over in the sunny island of Erangel, flying over the straits of Samnoska military base, starts near Novo and ends around Getka, or the shoreline of Getka. And I don't know. I am seeing this as it's going to be a tricky circle, because if it does end in Samnoska, again, me and my mouth, it might just end that way, and we might see a whole lot of farming kills over on the bridge area. But then again, how many teams is this? Like, how come I see so little? I
no,
think
is
it's
this a
only
ghost? Is this a
44
ghost plane?
players or something like that. Yeah, so they are tagging to one another. I see what's happening there. But yes, I'm very very excited to see, because it's again a whole new teams in the whole new world. I just gotta do this nonsense. But yes, just to add on, while teams are gliding beautifully over their space, we can see a bit of the clash towards the west, southwest. Actually, I think, don't know why, but teams are aiming towards Primos. My mouth! Oh my god, toes!
So military base is going to be part of the first zone. Will we see any of the teams make their way into military base? And with this kind of map, where we do see the first shot going in the side of team C9, as well as Veldus Euphrosyne. And let's see if there is any knock on any of these teams. It's going to be interesting. Look at the west side of the map, though, Sis Jenny. A lot of teams has
Yeah.
congregated in that small area.
I'm sure they are probably heading towards to get some vehicles at the same time, just grabbing loots. They did not expect to have a lot of teams coming down this side, because the moment you actually choose one of the last few drops of the flight route, you don't have anywhere else to navigate except for Quarry and Primos. So the first team wins to get to these areas, because any other places is actually no man's land. You have to run in the field without anything, so they have to stop by, and that's the reason why we are seeing a few collisions here. And we are looking into team 12, which is actually Win Now Dreams, and also Demi Goddesses over in Quarry. And I think they did not expect this first few battle. This is not what they want. But over with Gia, I'm seeing M249 already in hand and using the VSS as a sniper or DMR first to tap off that player. But guys, we got to be careful, because if you can see my mini map, I think they don't want to contest. That's the thing. But Demi Goddesses being very feisty. They got their first one. Zira is already down by Arki. And that is the player that did not want to contest. And Demi Goddesses did not acknowledge that. They are like, bro, I'm going to take... No, it's not bro. It's like, sis, I'm going to take you down. And sure enough, they're going to get their first confirmed kills. And this is the reason why they are very famous over in Philippines. Because I don't know if I should let you guys know about these news. No, I won't. My mouth was sealed, because I do happen to know the main team and where are they going to represent, which You guys will have to find
Oh
it out
no.
yourself because they managed to clutch or get into the that area. So I'm very proud of Demigod as a whole. But let's move into Pochinki. There is two teams that wanted to battle it out, but apparently they, you know what? I'm not gonna battle with you during the looting stage. I'm so sorry. I dropped with you in the same area, and they have this mutual understanding. They got away, maybe because of one of them got knocked earlier. That's the reason why Velders kind of got the kill. And this is a team from Thailand already getting that again. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
3,000.
that is
3,000.
3,000.
This is what. Now you see what I mean. This is why it's $3,000. You look at the interior, you look at the exterior. It has this intricate design and a reticent color, bro. You can't get any boss than this, man. And this is a Thailand team, and this team is well known and well sponsored. Yeah, so that's maybe that's the reason why they are like the kings of the crops right now. You know, the cashers.
The ultimate flex here by Valdez Euphrosyne with that McLaren, iridescent McLaren, 3000 iridescent McLaren. And I can see why you'd say I love it, right? And really, that is insane how beautiful that is, but it's also insane how expensive that is.
Yeah,
I have to say,
bruh.
$3,000. It's insane, guys. But,
Yeah,
you know,
sorry to cut you off. When you're going, maybe later Observer can actually change into Velda's team when they are going to go down from Sandhawk. You can see this player coming down with this car. So the only car that can you can choose to go down is with this particular $3,000, and there's two, bro. There's two.
there's two? Where?
The other one is
Oh,
there. 6,000 this team.
There's $6,000 in game right now, guys. Valdez, Euphrosyne, such bosses.
I think they realize there is a player here. But before we continue, guys, we totally forgot. And there is a knockout, immediate one. They're going to terminate the player immediately. They can't see. I don't know how in the world they managed to see that player. But there's no vehicles around the player. They happen to know there is one person there in the shed. What intel that was. I wanted to say earlier was we forgot to say this, which is those of you who are following, who are watching, please remember to give this live stream a follow, like, and share. Okay, from FSL, we are bringing you all the ladies tournament, especially right now. If you're a fan of PUBG Mobile, we are doing it for you guys. So the only thing we are asking from you is not dollars, not $3,000 McLaren, but just a free hit and like button away. Okay.
And of course, FSL are doing other games as well. They are doing Valorant as well as Wild Rift. So enough games to cater to your varying gaming needs, right? So do follow FSL for more content like this one. But currently at this point of time, Grims, they're being attacked by Valdez Euphrosyne, already 2 players down, and K, who was inside of that guardhouse, that shed, won't get picked up here, and he will slowly bleed out. Grims, unfortunately, just 7 minutes in, will lose half of their manpower, half of their firepower to Valdez Euphrosyne. So maybe they got shocked by, the iridescent light from the car that they get taken out, and Jesse
changed
might go down here.
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
you were saying?
how many colors do they have, the car? I mean, I'm seeing another one. This is blue. They have a few shades. But anyways, enough about the car, guys. Look at how consistent and how angry they are when it comes to pushing Thailand teams. This is what? But you know what Grim says? No, that's enough. I'm sick of getting pushed. I want to push you back. And true enough, they did not expect that. 2 men down. And suddenly, Valdez has to come back and give a return engagement here. And they will come back to give a return engagement. They gotta be quick in order to just save the members that they have left. And I think they will end Benjamin or Jesse here have no choice, no luck, but to be sent back to the lobby. Quickly touch the player, and manage to get one more player on board. Initially, they had 4, but they have to lose 1, unfortunately. And let's look towards the bridge where there will be teams that is gatekeeping, and this is MPX versus Team 8, and that is Team 21. MPX is from Malaysia, and this is a team that actually played in the ladies tournament, or a lot of ladies tournament lately. So they have been very busy. very tired. I know this team very well. They are very not very, but they are known in Malaysia. So I believe I think there will be a few Malaysian fans coming in later to support the ladies. And you know what? Fun fact: the ladies are super beautiful, guys. Super hot. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So hopefully they can bewitch the enemies with their beauty here, along with their gun skills. As though, look at that map, sis Jenny. Look at that map. 30% of that map is in the waters. So military base, only one way to go in here at this point of time, and it seems like it's gonna be on the left bridge. So MPX 21 and Geeks, they are already inside of that southern islands. Easy peasy for them to move in. But teams like Reno Dreams, Team Veldus Euphrosyne, as well as C9 Scarlet, they will try, Capital 9 rather, they will have to fight for their way to use that bridge.
Yes, and honestly, Toast, I hate my mouth right now. I shouldn't say about closing in Sovnoska because these teams are gonna find it difficult to move in. I'm so sorry, ladies. Next time, I really am gonna shut my mouth. I feel bad, but then I know it's not following the. I mean, my mouth is not the algorithm, but that bewitch effect. So I don't wanna spoil the thing. But then again, it's gonna be a hard rotation. You can see gatekeep is happening right now near the ferry pier. Teams can't get in, neither they can get out. They are trying to rotate the same way. MPX might just do a clash here with Geek right in front, right behind. In fact, this is between Regis and Hillside, and I'm sure actually Geek is able to see MPX moving at the bottom of this military base. They can see that it's just an open rift, and they can see one another. Um, let's just jump into a team that is using the boat as I was mentioning earlier. What this is gonna be out. This is actually quite safe to cross in. It's just that if there is teams that's gonna spray, that will be vulnerable because it can be exploded quite quickly. You have not finished the entire magazine, the thing can just poop, and you go down with the boat.
And that's
Yep,
not
there
one.
you go. There you go. Oh my god, my mouth. I should stop it.
Sis Jenny, the Nostradamus of PUBG Mobile, predicting the future here, ladies and gentlemen. FGID, nay, had to jump out of that boat. So, Nostradamus here, what do you think will happen to C9? Let's see if your prediction is gonna be true yet again. Oh, it seems like they're getting attacked here.
Oh, Jenny. Oh, I hit that guy. I hit the boat. It's me. No, guys, kidding. But there's gonna be a few battles coming on towards this area. If you can see, there's two teams. This is Team One, Capital 9X, and also Team Two, FGID Armor. Both of them using the same tactic. Now the problem is how you're gonna get back up. You gotta find a flat land to climb up. And this is the tricky portion about Sovnoska because not all the areas are able to come in. And with the new update, you are able to see people in the water. You can see them swimming. It's just how your bullets might reach them or not. So before this, the update, the moment a player gets into the water, you are not able to see them. But this is going to be very tricky for players that is going to just play it safe in the water because you can see like little dolphins in the sea actually. You just got to get your aiming right. You might get the players life. Actually, I think their life is affected already. There you go. One of them down. They just got to get another one when I know their health is pretty much brutally attacked this time.
But with that rock outcrop, Nay will manage to run away here, but Jenny does have Scarlet right below her. So not sure if Jenny is aware. So Nay might actually climb out of here unscathed. FGID already with 2 kills is Jenny. 2 kills coming in from one of the kills coming in from Jenny, I believe, coming in from that boat attack. So military base again will be the site of that third zone, with teams already starting to cross using the waters instead of that bridge. But of course, with everyone having the same mindset, the bridge, which we thought would be the choke point, is kind of free at this point of time. With Somnium Cavalry, the only team right outside of the zone nearest to the bridge, while the rest of the team, like Demi Goddesses, they are gonna swim over or at least use the motorboat or speedboat to make their way into Sonovska. So a lot of the teams already inside of that safe zone. Geek, one of those teams, FGID as well as MPX are another two teams. And let's see if there's any other battles, because for now, it is the third zone with only one team being eliminated here. So again, there was supposed to be 12 teams, but unfortunately, Viper Angels from Malaysia not able to make it into the flight. So the first team that was eliminated, I think, was Grims Phoenix from Indonesia. So it's been a while since they've been last eliminated here, and the teams, they are gonna start to play it safe to secure the positional points, because we've seen in Group Group A, teams with that managed to be in the last few zones will make their way into the top 4, right? Even with no kills. But of course, they definitely need those kills to confirm their slots. I would say to confirm their slots, and it seems like Valdez with Frostney will try. Oh, did he just shoot that car right outside of the bridge?
Yep. That's actually a new meta that is learned and being executed also, where you can go down and actually use the pillars to get across. So because a lot of teams have been doing the gatekeep, but this is unfortunate. It did not that player did not get through. But I've been observing SNM, the team that actually that I think that is team 7, Somnium Calvary. They were actually they were coming from the direction of Jogopol, and they went from the north all the way to the south, a big rotation, and they split into 2-2. So you can see the other two players in the map earlier, the observer was showing, they are now all the way at the south side of Sovnovska. So that's a very smart plan indeed. They are doing like 4 different angles, and we are about to see an aircraft being used by the demigod. Oh wait, they're not using the aircraft. Why are they not using the aircraft? They're not using the aircraft apparently. That's quite a bummer, because that aircraft is easy to maneuver, and usually this is the point where they use the aircraft to get over to the other side, knowing that this is not doable. But I think this player is going to sacrifice themselves. Yeah, true enough, because of the play zone. You see, the problem earlier for the teams like Geeks also, because these teams was actually scavenging for that areas of Quarry and Primos. Like I said earlier, the looting area, the moment you drop at the last flight route area, especially when the flight route was like how we saw earlier, it is hard to loot. When there was like 4 teams fighting on the same area, they cannot loot, guys. Not enough stuff, and things like this will happen, dying of play zone and stuff. It's not that demigoddesses couldn't fight or something like that. It's really, really unfortunate that they had to go down together. But this is a team that I was saying earlier, team number 7, they had a good plan, how to say, they planned it out well. They divided into they divided into 4 apparently. So they went in one by one, but the rotation was huge, guys. So it's similarly like how 4 a.m. would use it in the international grounds. Let's look into how they're going to contest right now. Are they going to use the international standard on how they're going to contest? But it seems like they are going to do the monkey in the center, trying to chase the victim. But I think it's time that they salvage their bullets and try to get a spot rather than chasing people out. Because right now, vehicles are still fresh, and the only places that they need to do is get a safe area like how MPX is doing. They have been there from just now, and they can farm kills.
At this point of time, only 3 teams has been eliminated. We are looking at the 4th zone, slowly starting to close in on to Sovnovska military base. Somnium Calvary with only 1 kill so far. So I'll be very interested to see which other team has more kills at this point of time. It seems like they are going to gatekeep against team number 4, Geek Fam, team number 4, Geek Ladies Indonesia. One of the players has been taken out. 3 members still alive for Geek Ladies, so not a lot of damage done to them. They've only lost 25% of their firepower. But it seems like FGID, they've split themselves up, formed the line to make sure that 3 teams are not able to progress further into the safe zone. So the safe zone would definitely be somewhere in Sovnovska, it seems like. But Team Valdez Euphrosyne is still in here. They are north of where MPX is at this point of time. FGID, they don't have a lot of defensive items at this point of time. It seems like their helmets as well as vests are not that high of a level at this point of time. As you can see, only level 1 helmet and level 2 vest. So if they get tapped on at the head, they won't be able to protect themselves that much. But on the side of their bodies, I think they'll be able to receive much more protection. But again, with Army here using that sniper, it seems like he will, that Kar 98, if I'm not wrong, definitely will be looking for those headshots. But again, her own head is not protected, so it's a bit of an ironic situation here for Team Winnow Dreams.
Actually, that's an update also. Toast last season, they had the option to show your helmet or not. So actually, some of these players already have the helmet on, just that they don't show it, so they are using their headgear. So, yeah. But anyways, let's see this crash. They just crashed into Team 7 using the barricade, but it seems like they are gonna get over drained by the attacks coming in. Like I said, the way they are opening up for Team Sonium, I'm seeing a lot of potential in this team itself. They rotated nicely. They opened the way they target. They are not even getting hits at all, guys. So this is really smart gameplay. We can see that happening. They are contesting. They know exactly where these players are. They are gatekeeping the fences, and in order to get into the fence area, usually the middle portion of the fence there is no grasses, so they cannot put their way or sneak their way in. They have to run and lie down. But because they already gatekeep that area, and that team couldn't get in nicely, so it's gonna be troubling for Team Win Now Dreams to even get into the safe zone. But right now we can see the safe zone just using the back portion of Sovnovska, where it's an open land or no man's land. It's really troubling to look at, because you know what, the best covers wins. In fact, the people that comes into the circle first and get the fort will win this, and it's not about fragging, it's really about luck right now.
So FGID managed to secure 1 kill since the last time we saw them, but Valdez definitely in the lead here with 6 frags. So how will they come out on top here? Because they are being sandwiched, it seems like, by 2 teams. Team number 7 as well as another team right down south of Sky at this point of time. And Sky might not want to be quite near that buggy here. It's about to explode. Sky with 3 kills already. Definitely the fragger for Team Valdez Euphrosyne. So will be protected by the carcass of this airplane. But how will she last for so long? Team FGID right behind her. And FGID with 5 kills already. So Valdez Euphrosyne, I think Sky's the only person left standing, if I'm not wrong. So she has to definitely play it safe.
Yes.
She doesn't want to jump into any unnecessary team fights. She definitely wants to get those positional points, because there's still 6 teams remaining, 18 players still alive. So top 4 still up for grabs here as Somnium Cavalry takes out Team 21. I think they're sent back into the lobby. But Team 21 still has 3 members.
Yep, and actually there was a fight going up north, and this is Team 8 and also MPX Queen. So I see MPX Queen is using this tactic where they are sticking together as a wolf pack, and they keep moving at the very least expected time to come in. You see 23 seconds, then they start to move in, and this is really awkward timing where usually teams will not use, and probably because of that they did not get contest early. This is smart of MPX to do that, and they are just about to get contested, but they already have that cover. Look at Nana. Remember how they take down over in Sandhawk, over in PUBG M Open 1. It was really nice. They take out one person, another person. It was a fast elimination. So I want to see this happening again towards MPX, because they are aggressive in Malaysia, and they are used to be playing in such a manner where they get each other's back pretty fast. There you go, fast elimination yet again. Tactical wise, it's always in that manner, and they are executing it very well. Taking covers for Queen, and vice versa for Nana also. They are all ready. They know, they mark their target. They have been seeing where the enemies have been rotating, just locking it in, getting the knock here. Nice one, Mai with the Uzi, and finishing off would be Queen. Fast elimination yet again. This is something about MPX yet. Ooh, but there you go. Well, wow, still alive and getting that 5 back-to-back kills. Honestly, guys, did not expect that. But did not happen nicely for Val. Got eliminated with good kills already, so that's not to worry. Now we're gonna see how MPX is gonna do a fast elimination towards the teams right in front, or at least team number 4, which is currently being a barricade for them, which is a Geeks Ladies ID. Now one more player left, but the kill belonged to FGID, and now it's an open passage for MPX to come in, no problem. They still got the perimeters, they can do a fast kill. They just gotta wait for the rest of the team to finish their kills.
It seems like the teams are the kills are more or rather definitely spread out between each and individual team. So we don't see a single team being dominating in this group B, but we do know that Somnium Calvary is doing very well with 5 kills already. But I think Valdez, on the other hand, who has been eliminated already, they do have the highest number of kills at this point of time. But Somnium Calvary will definitely be overtaking that very, very shortly. MPX still has 4 members. Somnium has 3, 21 has 3, and they are inside of the zone already. FGID with only 2, 4 teams remaining. Top 4 up for grabs. 12 players left standing. Which team will come out on top with that winner chicken dinner? 2 teams fighting it out currently at this point of time. I think it is team number 8 as well as team number, I'm not sure, team number 7, 8 and 7. Team 21
Yeah.
going up against Somnium Calvary. Oh, it's just right outside in the open there. Very, very lucky to not go down. Baby Tia, very quick on the trigger here.
Yes, and again, SM. I can't say SMV because that's a Singapore team. So it's Sonium. I would call them Sonium. Sonium, very good. Ever since their rotation, and then now how they engage. I saw how they moved, and I feel like this team has something in their pocket. And true enough, they have it. But FGID managed to get back-to-back kills in finishing the last member of Team 8, and that is Team 21. Wait, is that the last member? No, we still got 2 more, is it? I
We
can't
still have
see
one
that.
more.
Oh, but MPX got backstabbed there. Ay, ay, ay. One more person still alive. Will be able to do the reviving game here, and it will still be a doable process for MPX. But no, baby Tia managed to finish off the entire MPX. So no more left with SNM, no SMV, but SNM, and now FGID. These two have been very feisty, showing off their firepower. Can kill SNM. Very, very majestic, crazy idea. They came all the way from the north, bro, and they were already out of the circle. How in the world they rotated in, and good loots that they get, because they keep killing, guys. 9 kills out of a very competitive match. A lot of teams can kill one another. So this is really a hats off to this team. IQ 101.
They missed out, and I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but as you can see there early on, they actually moved away from the revival portion, and they had to do it yet again. So precious seconds, mere seconds here, being wasted on that revival here, as we are down to just 2 teams, team number 7 as well as team number 2. The FGID Armor doing very, very well so far. 8 kills already. Somnium Calvary, I think similar things, 8 kills, just 1 kill or so separates both teams, and it's still a 2v2 situation here, as FGID they are playing the worm game. They are proning and just trying to find a better angle to get the shot in on it to team number 7. So the safe zone is gonna close in, and this has to be the longest safe zone we've seen, or by just providing that much needed fire go. Team number 7, Somnium, already being brought down. It's a 2v1 situation right now. And right behind these airdrops, is Jenny, is the last player from Team Somnium Calvary. So FGID doing the smart thing here. They don't want it to rush it in because they have the zone to their favor. And at team number 7, Somnium Calvary, still right behind of that airdrop as the zone starts to close on in, and they managed to see it, and Team Somnium Calvary has been eliminated. This is Jenny. Your winners for game number 1 in Group B is FGID Armor.
Yes, FGID Armor with how many kills is this? 12. Is it 12?
I think 11.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
is it
11.
11? Oh, 11 kills for FGID, followed by SNM SNM with 8 kills. And then we've got Baby Tia and number 3. Number 4, MPX Queen. Number 5 is Geek. There's 2 Geek actually. And then number 6 is Veldas. Number 7 is C9. Number 8 is the Win Now Dreams. Number 9, Demigoddesses. Number 10, Another Geeks. And I think this is Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. Number 11 is Grims. So that is the current first match results, where you're gonna see the same thing that will come out in the live scores. No changes in the placement, but maybe because of the kill points, certain teams will take over. If they will not be in a certain order because they had more kills and things like that. But yeah, how do you find the match? Even though the zone was I don't know. I'm sorry for my mouth.
So it's interesting to note that this first game in Group B, it was the longest game that we've had so far. We entered into the 8th zone. I think in Group A we didn't even enter the 7th or 6th zone actually. So Group B definitely playing it safe, but not passive, I would say, because there were kills coming in, hot and heavy coming in from the last few circles. So but something to note is that teams that died early on, could they just be playing possum just to get a sense of gameplay for the top 4? Because remember, we don't play Miramar in the 3rd match. We're jumping back into Erangel. So teams definitely will be studying each other in the first game, especially since we're going to play it in game number 3. So it could be indicative of the scores coming into game 3, but who knows? Let's go for a break while you guys think about that. All right, we'll jump into game number 2 at Sandhawk right after this.